Okay, I had a little while to process this Julian Peterson trade. I'm still not really behind it. I'm still, thinking maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. The only thing I can think of here is we needed to get less flashy and get more solid. Because, Julian Peterson was flashy. He got the turnovers, he got the sacks, he had the big hits. But maybe we felt we needed to get more solid. Maybe a guy like Corey Redding is going to allow us to, stop the run better and just get things done more systematically. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me about this trade. Corey Redding is obviously not the playmaker that Julian Peterson is, but maybe we feel like with Corey Redding we can, excuse me, stop the pass a little bit more. Or, excuse me, stop the run a little bit more and just tackle the running back. I don't know, I'm looking too much into this right now. But again, Corey Redding in 2006, great player, 8 sacks, got a huge contract from Detroit because he played so well. Since then, not so much, but maybe bringing him in is going to help us in our run defense. And we won't be going, wow, what a great play by Corey Redding, but maybe his impact will be felt in our run defense in general or something. As for how this impacts things, obviously we're not taking BJ Raj anymore. And somebody commented on my last video, why are we replacing mediocre guys with mediocre guys? Corey Redding is not a mediocre player. He's a good player. He might be a great player. He could very easily be a great player. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not totally sold on him being worth Julian Peterson in a 5th round pick. However, now with BJ Raj off the board, and now that we've lost a good linebacker, some people would argue he was our best linebacker, some people would argue he was our 2nd best linebacker, others would argue he was our 3rd. But whatever you think, he was a very good player. So now that we're not going to take BJ Raj because we took a defensive lineman, we'll probably look at Aaron Curry. He's an outside linebacker just like Peterson was, and he is getting so much good hype lately. He is getting a ton of press. People were saying that he should go number 1 overall to Detroit for a while. Obviously that won't happen now because they traded for Julian. So I don't know who the Lions are going to take now. Maybe they'll take Stafford, Crabtree, or whatever. However, the Rams might take Aaron Curry because the Rams could use some linebacker help. I know they have Will Witherspoon, so they might look elsewhere because they need help everywhere. They might take Crabtree because they cut Holt. They might take one of the offensive tackles because they cut Orlando Pace. But they will probably consider Aaron Curry. And the Kansas City Chiefs will also consider Aaron Curry, even though they do have, I think they still have Donnie Edwards, they do have Derek Johnson, they have pretty good linebackers, they will consider it. But if Aaron Curry does not get picked by those 3 teams, and there's a pretty good chance he'll fall through, we can pick him up and, I'll be good with that. We get a great outside linebacker. That's how I think this thing is going to impact ultimately. I think now we're going to target Aaron Curry. But the thing is, with BJ Raj, we knew he was going to fall to number 4. There was no doubt. There was no way he was going in the top 3. With Aaron Curry, I'm not positive. That's one thing I don't like here. So, we'll see how the draft goes. I'm definitely concerned about Aaron Curry going into the top 3 and screwing us over, but if we don't get Aaron Curry, if we end up getting an offensive tackle or Michael Crabtree or whatever, we are looking okay at linebacker. We still have Lofa, we still have Leroy Hill, maybe David Hawthorne will come in and play because David Hawthorne looks great when he does play. Maybe somebody else will step up. I wouldn't stress about our linebacker core, but as of right now, I do want Aaron Curry, and I do hope he falls that far. So that's all I'm going to say about this right now. See you guys later.